Welcome to the Deep Dive. You're here because, like us, you want to get to the heart of big ideas fast.
hmm
Today, we're tackling something pretty intriguing. The potential link between controlling your diet and achieving financial success.
Yeah, we've got this short piece that makes a pretty bold claim, basically arguing these two things are, well, fundamentally connected.
Okay.
So our mission really is to dive into that idea, see what holds water, and pull out the key takeaways for everyone listening.
Right, so let's get into the main argument.
Yeah.
It's essentially saying that the willpower you use to, skip that extra slice of cake,
Uh-huh.
that's the same mental muscle you need to make good financial choices, like saving instead of spending, aiming for long-term goals.
Exactly. The piece uses this great analogy, same muscle, different battleground.
I like that.
Yeah, and if you think about it, the parallels are kind of striking, aren't they? Tracking calories versus tracking spending.
Yeah, okay.
Sticking to a healthy eating plan versus sticking to a savings plan, or even just fighting off a craving for junk food versus, that impulse buy online.
Right, the urge to splurge.
It's the same core discipline. And from a behavioral science angle, this isn't just fluff. There's research suggesting we have sort of a limited pool of self-control that we draw on for all kinds of tasks.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It also suggests that, well, maybe weakness in one area, like consistently giving in to food temptations, might indicate a broader tendency towards impulsivity that could, show up in your finances too.
The source gives some pretty relatable examples.
Like what?
Well, like the person who just can't say no to dessert might also be the one making those little impulse purchases without thinking.
Ah, okay. I see.
Or,
Okay.
someone ordering takeout every single night. The piece kind of hints that maybe they've also got an unused gym membership.
Or maybe savings that aren't really growing.
Exactly. It points to a potential pattern.
So the piece then frames this ability to resist, this restraint, as almost a kind of superpower.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially today, right? We live in this world of instant everything fast food, one-click shopping, quick loans.
True. Gratification is everywhere.
So being able to consciously pause and delay that gratification, that becomes a massive advantage. Resisting the immediate thing, whether it's, I don't know, donuts or a flashy gadget, is key for long-term wins, finance included.
And building on that, the source says these small acts of saying no now, they don't just stop there, they actually help build a stronger mindset overall.
Right, it's like strengthening a muscle, like we said.
Yeah.
Each time you choose the long-term benefit, like maybe waking up early for a side hustle instead of hitting snooze.
Or putting money into savings instead of buying something you don't really need.
Yeah, you're reinforcing that discipline, and that mindset can then sort of spill over and help you in business, in life, and definitely with your money.
So looking at the bigger picture then,
Well, the core message is pretty stark, really. It's saying your ability to get a handle on your appetite is closely tied to your ability to control your financial future.
wow.
It boils down to a choice, doesn't it? Are you mastering those immediate cravings, or are they kind of mastering you and potentially holding you back from bigger goals?
Okay, so wrapping this up, the main takeaway seems to be that the discipline needed for managing, say, your eating habits
Yeah.
isn't isolated. It's fundamentally the same discipline engine that powers good financial management and helps you build wealth.
Precisely. And that leaves us with a really practical thought to mull over.
Go on.
Think about one area, it could be anything, work, fitness, hobbies, where you already exercise pretty good self-control. You know you can do it there.
Okay.
Now, how could you consciously take that same mental approach, that same focus and discipline you know you have, and apply it directly to your financial goals? It's quite a connection to explore for yourself.